Hi everybody, I thought I'd just do a short video showing how I get thermal bridge information from the SketchUp plugin into the Elmhurst Design SAP software. So I'll do a quick demo now. Essentially build everything in SketchUp, and you have all the thermal bridge data set up in there. That's been covered in other videos. Once that's all set up, you can export your thermal bridges. See this table, copy it, and we could go into my spreadsheet. The arrow there showing you where to paste them. Everything gets exported. Gives you a full list of all the dwelling names, full list of all the thermal bridges. I'm just going to copy those. That goes into that column there. It's got conditional formatting, so it can do the colouring automatically for you. And then it also reads the sharing factor and the shelter factor from the tag name that came from SketchUp. So if you're doing a complex set of apartments, that's all handled. Bits you do need to fill in that have already been done in this demonstration are you need to choose, the source of the thermal bridge. Is it a government scheme? Is it default? And then you put in your psi values. Works out your adjusted psi value, accounting for sharing and reduction factors. Just a few simple formulas here, sort of doing a sum if to calculate all the lengths from the SketchUp data. And then what we're trying to do here, it's not massively complicated. The spreadsheet's all very transparent. This is kind of a key cell here. So if you copy the contents of that into a text box, you'll see what's going on. It's essentially translated the Excel data into the XML code, which is friendly for SAP calculations. So it's giving you the length, the psi value. That's one of the lintels. So that's actually referring to that 6.2 meter lintel that's up there. And yeah, it populates all of them. So I'll then show you how to get that sort of straight into Design SAP. So what you want to do is set your project up in Design SAP. So you want to actually build all your apartments. I've got some examples here. So there's 18 apartments built. And if I was just to go into one of them, you can see that 0 effort has been made on the thermal bridge section. So it just says calculated bridges there. There's 0 junctions. What you can then do, go all the way to your top level of your project and do export SAP 10 XMLs. Takes a little while now, a couple of seconds just to populate the list of the projects that are there. There they all are, our 18 apartments. Let's export. Gives us this folder that actually has all the XML code. And all we're really doing is there will be in here, I probably won't find it quickly, but there'll be a section for thermal bridges, and our spreadsheet's just going to add that in from the cells that I just showed you. So what we want to do now is just come down to this little button here, import XML file names. Got our file names here, brings them all in. There's our 18 flats. Actually gives you a path to where they are, so it knows where to get the data from. All that's happening here is I'm just doing a quick check on the name. So I'm taking the first 7 characters of the XML file name, which is the flat reference, and I'm checking that matches that column, because it'd be a disaster if you ended up with the wrong thermal bridge data with the wrong flat. And once that's done, all I really need to do is export bridges here. I don't know if there's anything in there. I might make a little export folder for them. There they go. 18 of those have gone into that folder. Jump back into Design SAP. There's that. And then I've just made this little subfolder here for import. There's nothing in it. You now go here, import SAP 10 XMLs. It's the export one. Really, it is easy to get confused and you import the ones that haven't been edited yet, but they should say updated if they've been updated. And we'll get all of those, all 18 flats. Be a little bit patient as it imports them all. And here we go, they're all there, giving a result, which is good news. And previously we had nothing in the thermal bridge section. If we look now, got all our junctions. And even better than that, really, it's not only added them, but it gives you a reference of all those sharing factors, all those shelter factors. So it's populating them in quite a bit of detail, which would take a bit of time to do it manually. So they all end up in there. That's flat number 1. A good little check here. It does give you the overall heat loss, 6.0. And if we're lucky, we've got the heat loss here as well in our spreadsheet. So you can give yourself a bit of confidence that this has worked. But yeah, that's a process that would actually take a really long time to do manually. And I don't quite know how long this video will turn out, but I think it's just a few minutes. And yeah, the thermal bridges have been populated, and you could do a huge number this way. It's not limited to 18.